Hello, it's Tuesday the 6th. I'm FxPlew and this is the market brief. Now, UK inflation remains the highest in the G7, but Governor Bailey think they will need to cut rates in order to avoid a recession. The key question is when. Bailey believes the MPC should remain focused on inflation, which means keeping the interest rates at the 16-year high, certainly for the time being. He thinks this currently strikes the right balance between growth and inflation. Meanwhile, Hugh Pill was on. The Bank of England chief economist struck a more hawkish tone yesterday. He said that a rate cut would only be there as a reward for a fall in inflation. He believes inflation should be anchored at 2% before we see any rate cuts necessary. And indeed, there is an ongoing inflationary threat from the issues around the Red Sea at the moment. Reports suggest that up to 12% of UK importers have delivery delays and supply chain disruptions, which is only compared to around 9% reported from European nations. So it's a stretch, but maybe those nasty Houthi rebels were actually Brexit Remainers? Who knows? Over in the US, it's a similar story with inflation, but where growth and employment data suggests the US economy is ticking away nicely, there is less pressure for the Fed to cut rates in order to avoid a recession. While inflation is falling, many Fed members want to ensure it's moving sustainably towards a 2% target before they entertain any rate cuts. And if more of them adopt this way of thinking, it could easily push the first rate cut back to the back end of summer or even into early autumn. There are those who fear that the economy may have started to falter by then, but for now, data-driven decisions mean that there's no real urgency for the Fed to cut rates. Meanwhile, in the market, sterling suffered yesterday as the dollar strengthened. We fell to 125.15 as the dollar index peaked at 104.65 and then posted the highest close since November of 104.45. We kick off this morning from around 125.55 against the dollar. We're 117.75 against the euro, and euro dollar is around 107.55 on the open this morning. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FxPlew.